Hey, what's up guys, it's Liam or Wheel on OP with the new news series that tells you the news but also takes the piss out of it. Make sure you let us know in the comments if you enjoy this series and drop a like if you do enjoy. We're going to be going straight into it. Yesterday the Trailers developers were asked, will all the guns in the final game of Black Ops 3 be in the beta? They actually said that most weapons will be in the game. They're near a final list and that they haven't actually decided on the exact amount. They will obviously cut some stuff out from the beta, but they're going to try and make as many weapons available to us as possible, so you could probably look to see hopefully like 18 weapons would be good or something. I mean, there's usually like 25, 30 in a game, so if we could get 18, you know, a few pistols, a couple of shotguns, a few ARs, a few SMGs, a couple of snipers, that'd be great. Nothing's confirmed yet, but hopefully that's what we're looking. They have said that there will be the majority of the guns in there. They were also asked a little bit about the emblem editor and how it works. There's a lot more things you can put on it now, but unfortunately that means we're going to get a lot more penises on our guns. I'm pretty sure with the whole new system where you can make your own gun, there's probably actually a way to make it look like a penis already. So all someone's really got to do is make it skin coloured, put a head on the end, and then woohoo! I'm shooting you with my penis. That's going to be great, isn't it? Now, just as I was recording this commentary, there was actually new information just came out about Black Ops 3. There's been a beta trailer which shows that there's going to be ranking up, there's going to be unlocking of weapons, of perks, of score streaks, of everything. There's going to be 7 multiplayer modes and 3+ maps. You're going to be able to use the same 8 specialists, I believe, that have already been out. But what I found interesting about this is that there's 3+ maps. So you're going to get the 3 maps that's already been shown in the beta and the alpha footage. But if there was going to be a 4th map, which they're obviously hinting there is a possibility of, what would you guys like to see? Let me know in the comments. Personally, I would love to see Nuketown. I absolutely love that map and I could play it for another year. So that's what I hope they're going to bring out, at least in the final product, if not later in the beta. There's the whole trailer here. I'll let you guys watch it in the background. Lastly, they were also asked about the prestige system, but I remember that Van actually slipped out a few months ago that there would be 10 prestiges, that it wasn't confirmed, but they would be aiming to do 10 prestiges. Now they have announced that there's like a special change to that. No one knows what it is. Speculation for me might be maybe there's like 5 prestiges per specialist or something maybe crazy like that, because we don't know what the final menu of the game looks like, and this part isn't confirmed. But I think that maybe they're going to do this with the specialists, somehow make them prestige. That would be my guess. That sounds like something totally unoriginal that they would probably do. Now, so a side note, something that just tickled me, I just saw it in some news, it's that there's been some 60 FPS footage now put up on YouTube of Black Ops 3. Now, what made me laugh about this was, I mean, the game looks great at 60 FPS, don't get me wrong, but are the consoles really going to run this game at 60 FPS? Because they've always said they have, but really they usually run at about 40 frames per second, and you're usually going to put on your PC to get 60. But then if you've got a decent PC, you're looking at 200 FPS. It's like the complete other end, but it's the better end. You get more frames than you're supposed to get, whereas on the consoles, hopefully we're going to get 60 FPS, but we won't know that until the game's out. I mean, the beta might run okay, but as I say, not everything's going to be in the beta, so we'll find that out when it happens. Now, some news is a little bit older, but it's got a lot more meat to it. There's a lot of evidence of this. There was the esports reveal stream last week where they went through all the esports and all the functions and how they're going to work. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about that. And the first thing is what I'm most interested in. I'm not a competitive player. I like Counter-Strike as a competitive game, but not COD. However, League play is now returning as Arena, it's called. It's like the ranked play where it's based on your wins. They're trying to come up with systems where if you rage quit, you lose a lot of ranks and things, which is great, but there's still no DDoS protection. So if you are trying to get to Masters Rank 1 or whatever the highest rank is, you can guarantee you're just going to get your ass fucking DDoSed every day, just like you did in Black Ops 2. Hopefully they can come up with something against that, but really, unless there's dedicated servers, it's not going to happen. One interesting thing that a lot of people are excited about is this new ban and protect system where you can reserve or ban a weapon or specialist ability or kill streak or anything of your choice in the game. Now this is good. This comes from like MOBAs like Dota, and they also do it in Counter-Strike with maps where you can ban and do different things. But unfortunately, they haven't reserved anything else in the game. So there's these 4 things you can pick from is kind of pointless because there's so many things in the game. There's like 25 weapons and 10 specialists, and all them specialists have got 2 variants, and you got all the attachments and all these different things in the game. And the problem with this system is, although it's a great idea, they need to up the amount of things you can ban, because 4 isn't enough, because it doesn't matter how OP a weapon is, if someone bans it, there's going to be something just around the corner that someone else can use or pick. It's not going to make any difference whatsoever. So a good idea, but not going to be good enough. The last thing I wanted to talk about is something that I find quite interesting, and something that I'd already called a little while back, and that's that Activision are not on the backwards compatibility list for Xbox One, which means people with the old CODs won't be able to play on their Xbox One and play with people on the 360. This is something that's happening for a lot of games, but I called that they wouldn't be doing this, not only for the reason that Activision would rather you bought the game twice, but simply because they've now got an exclusivity deal with PS4 or PlayStation, and there is no way that they would then go and help Xbox out as well. It just doesn't make any sense. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped, you found it informational. Make sure you subscribe if you do, because I'm enjoying doing this, and drop a like if you enjoyed it. If there's anything we missed or you wanted to talk about in the comments, then do that, and have a great day as always. Take care and peace, people.